I feel like it's important for for us to help keep his memory and his music alive. I mean, otherwise you pretty much just got the guys in Kiss doing it, and their agenda is the band Kiss. Understandably so, but Ace had a little more music outside of that, and just his own persona, and you know, somebody's got to do it.
Yes, and I'm glad you guys are doing it. So that's really great. I know you hail from Nashville, Tennessee. I have some cousins in Nashville, also in the music business. What was it like growing up in Nashville? I mean, that's like the heart of rock and roll, heart of country, heart of all music.
Well, it certainly was not the heart of rock and roll back then. I mean, Nashville was very much a country town back then. I mean, concerts still came here, but we also got passed over a lot because back then Memphis was the largest city, and Memphis got every concert. Uh, there were some rock bands here, but the rock scene wasn't really that noteworthy. So it really didn't start blossoming until, around the mid 2000s, and then people started moving here, and then they started coming here in droves because when word got out that there was cheap real estate here and recording studios, and at that point that was kind of when like the modern country thing started kind of topping the charts, and a lot of those guys heard 80s rock in it because it's true. You kind of listen to modern country and you hear Def Leppard. They all saw dollar signs like, I'm going to go write country songs. And then it got a little crazy. But at the same time, I never had to move. Like, they all came here. And so for
Yes.
about 5 years, I co-hosted a show called The Rock and Roll Residency, and it was sort of like, the epicenter of the rock scene. It's kind of where everybody hung out. We got to jam with a lot of the people we watched on MTV growing up, and it was a cool scene that brought all of the rockers together. And since
That's
then, a lot of them have like did their time here and then they moved away.
yeah.
But no, growing up, it really wasn't noteworthy at all.
So being young, picking up the guitar, did you just start playing country because of where you were living or?
No, I had nothing to do with country. Like I just happened to be outside the city where, that all came from. No, I discovered music because of Kiss. I bought a Kiss record from a kid in my backyard when I was 4, and from that moment, well, my brother told me. So he came into my backyard and he had Alive 2, both records without the gatefold, and he was like, "Hey man, I'll sell you these for 50 cents a piece." So I ran in the house, asked mom for some money. She gave me 50 cents to buy one of them, and my brother told me to buy side 3 and 4 because it had Shouted Out Loud. And then we went in the house. I put it on, shouted out loud, and I mean, literally from the moment the band kicked in, I knew that whatever that is, because I didn't know what live bands were, I didn't know concerts, I didn't know anything. I just knew that I had to be part of whatever that energy is. And I had Kiss tunnel vision for many years until, I discovered some other bands and got a guitar, and, my world opened up a little bit. But it really started with Shouted Out Loud.